self-serving, persuasive talkers
of everything and nothing.
We are Conversation Con Artists.
What's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. On Point.
And I am Calamity Red.
And we are Conversation Con Artists, back for another wonderful, fantastic episode. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Mister_on point.
And I can be found at Red_Calamity. Also, we are still doing the listener letter portion of the show. So if you have a question you would like for us to answer on the show, you can send it to our Gmail account, which is conversationconartists@gmail.com. Or you can find us on Facebook, Conversation Con Artists, and send it to us that way. I think we have one this week.
Yeah, we got a letter from Colin. What's up, Colin?
Our last guest on the show.
Yep. What's up, y'all? First, shame on you other listeners for not writing anything after my guest appearance. I guess that goes to show what y'all think of me. Second, to Red, you know damn well old boy is doing exactly what old girl did to me on LinkedIn. He just trying to get that periodic phone slide to see if you bite. Men are different though, in that as long as he knows it'll work, as in you'll respond or react, he'll keep doing it. Ghost his ass. Okay, that's all for now. I'll write another letter for next week's episode again, but I had to stop listening because a work meeting is starting and I don't want this draft to get lost.
So first of all, nobody wrote in, Colin, but we did get comments about your about you being on the show, and everybody loved you. They thought that you were insightful and funny. So AC Blow said something to me. And then both Shogun and Cole Jackson from Gubbit Names podcast said something. So they just didn't write in, but they loved you. So no worries. As far as old boy, listen.
Which boy? Who he talking about?
He talking about Slim.
Oh,
the story I told last week.
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot about.
Hilariously enough, where did we record? What day did we record last week? Saturday again, right?
Yeah.
So Monday morning, I woke up to a text message that was like, "Good morning."
A text message, not even a. We ain't on media.
Nah, this is a text message. He's like, "Good morning, beautiful. I was just thinking about you." Blah, blah. So I just didn't respond. So what I wanted to say to that is that I do ghost him. It don't matter. Like every 3 to 6 months, he still just throw something out there to see. Just throw a line out there to see. And that's just what it is. He's been doing that since, however long ago it was that we actually weren't together anymore. He's been doing that. So that's just what he does. Like, I guess it is. No, I don't know that it's the same thing as old girl on LinkedIn. Y'all situation ended a lot different. He got somebody pregnant. So I feel like that's a little bit different of an ending, other than because then she was just kind of like not with it. She was just kind of like,
it sounded like I think she was chilling with him, and then she made a decision about the other dude
and went with the other dude. Yeah,
and just kind of cut him off cold turkey.
Yeah, which is rude as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't somebody having a baby on you. So, I don't know. I don't know why he still does that. Like, and I do.
Where
like,
does
I didn't
he even live?
He's still in Montgomery.
Oh, so he ain't far away.
He's not far away. He loved to say that.
If you were to say, "Oh, thank you," he'll be up here in the next hour.
He would, or like he'll say, Facebook be snitching on you, man. Like if you in a city where people on your friends list are, it'll send a thing and be like, Calamity Red is in Montgomery. So like I've gone to Montgomery and not gone to see his fucking ass, because why the fuck would I do that? And he'll be like, you were here, like it would have been nice to have seen you. No, fuck it wouldn't. That's why I didn't call you. Or like he'll be like, well, I was in Birmingham. Good for you.
See, what you need to tell him, what you need to start telling him is, it probably would have been good for me to see you, but not for you, because I still might stab your ass if I see you in public. So be careful what you wish for, motherfucker. Like, you should give him that you just passively avoiding him, man. Give that nigga the hints.
The red, but listen, he has gotten the red energy. Like, he's gotten that, and for some reason, like, I think he. Like, he thinks it's cute. Like, he thinks me angry is like funny or some shit. So like that doesn't work. Like, I've like cussed him all the fuck. I'm talking about Jesus. I felt bad for some shit I've said, and like he'll get upset about it, but then he'll be like, "Oh well, I know that's just how you are," and ha 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 ha. It's like,
He
nigga, I
probably-
could have fucking murdered you. Like, I thought about it. And the only reason I didn't is because I'm not finna go to jail behind no nigga. That's just what the fuck I look like. Going into prison and being like, yeah, I stabbed the nigga. Like,
That'd be you and 60% of the other women population.
yeah, but I'm not
Y'all
made
can
for...
share stories.
I ain't made for prison life. It wouldn't work out.
He'd probably be laying next to some girl like, hey, watch me fuck with this girl. I fuck her life up. Why
No, he
Look.
doesn't do that. But so he's still the same person. When he was talking to me that week, he told me that he had just broke up with some girl or she broke up with him or some shit. And so then I'm thinking like, nigga, you was just in my inbox. Like, you were with her when you were in my inbox. Like, you still out here doing fuck shit. Like, there's just... Slim is a nigga who, because he's attractive, if a bitch come up to him, he fucking. Period. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. He could be married. He could be... It don't fucking matter. Like, if a bitch come up to him and she's attractive, he's fucking. That's just who he is. So, I don't think that there is
He don't got a bunch of kids?
No, he only got the one. I think that scared him.
He only got the one that he got pregnant when he was with you.
Yes.
Oh.
And he don't even get to see that kid because she married a millionaire living in Florida, living her best life with his child. That's what you want.
You know how disappointing it must be to be a child that grew up with a millionaire and then you go visit your daddy's house at his apartment in Montgomery.
And that's exactly, he got his apartment in Montgomery.
That'll be fuckery.
Yeah, like...
And so my childhood is different because my mama was poor and my daddy wasn't rich, but he was doing well enough to have good ass food and a big enough house.
Yeah.
Bigger than the shit I lived in. But like, if I was living a balling ass life and had I would hate going to visit my fucking dad. Like, I would hate going to the other parent house.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what her husband... He used to play ball overseas. I don't know if he ever played professional or not. I think his family just already had money too. So not only did she get a nigga with more money than Slim, and Slim is like 6'9". She got a nigga taller than him. Cause this dude he's like 6'10". He right at 7 foot if he ain't 7 foot. Just disrespect all around. So yeah, I think that scared him. So I don't see him like having no accidental children no more. But he's still gonna be out here fucking bitches. Like, that's gonna happen. Cause that's just who he is. Like, I think that he just one of those people that is not capable of monogamy. Like, he just ain't gonna be able to do that. He'll sell you a dream in a heartbeat though. He will sell you a fucking, you so amazing and we gonna do this.
Do you know if AC Blow play basketball? Any?
I think like
AC Blow, do you hoop? Answer that question for us.
I don't think he does.
But if I was like, in my head, I was waiting for the day that AC Blow was on the basketball court and heard the name Slim in Montgomery. Not even crossed him over, just he know the fuck who it is now. It's oh, that's him.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just waiting.
Originally, I wasn't gonna say his name, but then I was like, the fuck I owe him any anonymity for? Fuck that nigga. I don't care. So if anybody ever sees a 6'9" nigga in Montgomery and somebody holler at Slim and because he like the only one, so I'm sure. So,
well, for the sake of
and if
anybody,
you're a female, he gonna try to fuck you.
For the sake of Slim or anybody who knows Slim, these thoughts and opinions are only those of Red. What I don't want is to get swung on by a nigga that I can't reach his head when I punch. Okay, he too tall for that shit.
Nigga's not gonna fight nobody. Like, if anything, I feel like if he heard this what it be, I get a call and he be like, "Man, Red, I can't believe you said like I know you know I know I did you wrong, but like you ain't have like." He would act like he was some kind of victim. Like, bitch, go call your son. How about that?
I would hold my own against a 6'9" nigga because my brother is 6'9".
Oh, yeah,
so I had a whole lifetime of tactics to fight a nigga with a high head, but also with long legs. I have him.
Slim ain't no fighter. That nigga, he's not. I remember him having situations. Let me stop name dropping. He had situations with other people that you know, and he just let them walk the fuck out. Like, he just ain't that dude. Like, he don't have to be. Like, most people look at him, they not finna fuck with him because of the height, and he was skinny. He was thin, but he wasn't like super thin.
But this
like,
is the thing.
Most people weren't gonna fuck with him, so he didn't really have to come up off of none of these bluffs.
But this is the thing.
So
niggas who don't really fight, they have this thing in their head that I call a fat nigga allowance. Okay? When they think a dude is fat, they will fight him. You know what I'm saying? They won't fight a swole dude, and I guess depending on who looking at me, I could be swole to somebody or fat to somebody.
Yo, you look solid.
But I'm just saying that skinny dudes, or just generally dudes who don't fight, they have a fat nigga and a little nigga allowance. If you are a chubby, pudgy, or if you're short, they will try you.
I don't even think,
if I were to get tried by Slim, he would be getting into a situation.
I don't even think I've ever
or a Slim, not Slim. Anybody that was like him, he would be fucked up.
I don't even think I've seen him get into it with nobody. Like, I used to go watch him play because I was that bitch. Not realizing that I'm one of many bitches sitting there watching this nigga play. Like, I'm just like, go baby, look at him. And it's 5-6 other bitches doing the same shit I'm doing, and I didn't notice it. But anyway, I was briefly that bitch. But like, he would get like fouls like hard on the court, and like, he wouldn't really do nothing. Like, he ain't no fighter.
It's basketball. I mean, the rules and
but listen, so this was not only AUM ball. Like, I would see him like doing some street ball shit at like a Y.
Well, that's even worse. Look, that's even worse. You listen, if you ever hooping in the hood, it is always one nigga on the side that don't play ball that came with somebody, and the thing is, you don't know which one of them niggas he with. You can't be out there acting crazy. That nigga got the heat. He ready. He's ready. He is every definition of ready. He is that. You know, that's worse.
Maybe
you do better out.
I don't know.
Slapping a nigga in a regulation game than trying somebody at the Y or wherever.
Yeah.
But Montgomery got a lot of outside courts.
Yeah.
Opposed to Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Can't find no damn outside courts, but there's a lot of outside courts in Montgomery, so you don't want to do that shit in Montgomery.
Yeah.
And it's Montgomery.
Yeah, true. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
I'm saying if he was at AUM and all the basketball team was there with him, and somebody got into it with him, if it was his same height or a big build, he probably wouldn't do nothing. If it was a pudgy nigga or a short motherfucker, he might try to go at him. Just because they got that allowance in their mind. They be like, you know what? If this is the time I'm going to fight, it's going to be with him because my chances are up. But you just don't know, man. You don't know who know taekwondo out here.
True. I know every time somebody says something about that, it makes me think of Shogun. Shogun don't look like he a black belt.
Well, Shogun don't look like somebody you should fuck with generally.
True.
But he definitely don't look like a motherfucker that gonna put a Krav Maga on your ass either.
He don't. I feel like he that person who like somebody would try and think that it was gonna be like a simple like street shit, and then he like you get hit in the throat and wake up later and be like, the fuck happened? Like,
and you don't know who did it, but he was the only one in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, that shit he got going on.
He don't look like it though. That's what's crazy. He just look like a regular nigga. Like, he don't look like, he does look like somebody you might not want to fuck with, but it ain't cause you think this nigga no Krav Maga, let me not fuck with him.
He ain't do that shit on purpose. He know good and goddamn well he can hold his own. That motherfucker can walk around this bitch with a Speedo on if he want to. But he blend into regular society.
Yo, when we went and saw Captain Marvel, this is a perfect example because I was sitting next to him. Okay, listen. So we went to the new theater, and it's super nice. You know, you got the chairs.
They got reclining chairs in that bitch. AMC is upgrading the motherfucker.
That shit is crazy as fuck. They got a bar you can go in there. And so this white man took advantage of the bar, drunk as fuck. So he had been down there, like, you know, saying stuff, and we, you know, everybody kind of noticed him, but it was whatever. And then I feel movement because Shogun was sitting to my right, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? He done took his hat off. He didn't unrecline his chair. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, just in case. Like, wait a minute, just in case of what? He was prepared for if this nigga popped out. Like, everybody else is watching the movie. I don't even think you even noticed.
Let me tell y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all how this. It was the Nerd Plate Podcast.
Yes.
Which is Leroy Ketchum
and Rockman.
and Rockman,
yeah.
which you might have to correct me, Leroy. You changed your name back to Leroy. But Leroy Ketchum and Rockman girlfriend,
yes.
Shogun and Cole Jackson, Red, and me.
Yeah.
And I don't know none of this shit going on.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at the movie.
Looking at the movie like,
I fuck with previews heavy. I don't want nobody to fuck my previews up. If I'm about to miss previews for a movie, I'd rather leave. I'd rather leave that bitch. That's how important the previews are to me. So I'm looking at previews. And after the movie, even after the whole movie, we had a 10-minute conversation about shit I had no idea what the fuck they was talking about. They was legitimately about to let me get fucked up out here.
Well, when you saw us get up, shit, you better get up and go too. That's like the black. We know if he run, I'm not asking you why the fuck you run. I don't care.
No,
we
I'm
all
not.
Just going.
No.
We don't have to have a conversation.
Listen, I don't know if that man finna pull out the chopper and start spraying up the movie theater. I'm playing possum. I ain't running. I'm gonna see all my friends get shot in the back while I'm smart. I mean, if he finna pull out the chopper, the worst thing you can do is run. That's a moving target.
True, but
you better get down behind something.
He was drunk as fuck. Like this, you don't know because you weren't paying attention. Keep in mind, y'all, this nigga was right in front of On Point. Like he was right below you. I still don't know how you missed. I
want y'all to understand this how fucking important the previews are to me. Okay. 100%. Fuck whatever else going on. When the previews is on, ain't shit going on. The previews from Captain Marvel was garbage, by the way.
They were terrible.
But still, I fuck with previews.
Well, and so Leroy noticed, and he was kind of paying attention. But like the preparation that Shogun did, I was just because he didn't say shit. He just took his hat off and they got the nice little tables for if you, cause they got a little restaurant type shit going on where you can have meals. So he just took his hat off and put it on the table. He unreclined his chair and he was just in ready stance. And I was like, the fuck are you doing? He was like, just in case.
I feel like
that's all he said. Just in case.
I feel like I need to see him do something because I've never seen him do anything related to martial arts. In my head, the fantastical shit that he does, like in my head, he went and did a cartwheel flip off of that balcony and his left foot landed on the ground after his right foot knocked the nigga out with his head and then he landed straight up with an unconscious motherfucker down below him. Like in my head, that's kind of what I create. Like I feel like I need to see.
You probably need to see him so that you don't have this fantastical, because I
don't know. He might, what if he could do that shit?
He's a thick dude. Like that would be amazing if he could do all of that shit.
Man,
like he's not fat, but he's a thick dude. Like he ain't like me, and I'm thick,
you know, it's fat niggas all on YouTube doing like cartwheel flips. you ever seen that?
I have not.
It's like the fat dudes that's clearly probably used to be skinny, or it's just a fat dude in a skinny. Like I got an old client that he be dancing. Like legitimately dancing, and he is all of 340 pounds.
God damn! All right.
Like it looked good. Him dancing looked good, and it'd be like, you should be skinny. It'll look better. You know what I'm saying? But he be moving.
Hell no. Well, all I know, and I would just like to say, I got so much shit for saying the Shogun was the only one that I felt like would like step up if somebody like came up to me and was starting some shit. But I feel validated.
No, that's because listen,
this nigga was ready to go down and handle this shit.
Listen, that's because you say he the only one that will step up, not he's the only one that is prepared. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Those are two different things.
All right.
Him being prepared is far different. That's the difference between a nigga that's watching the previews and a nigga that took his hat off and is ready. That's the difference in preparedness. That's not differentness in the willingness to do something at the moment that something needs to be done.
Maybe I misspoke. He's more prepared because he didn't. If I hadn't asked him anything about it, he wouldn't even say shit. Like he ain't make no announcements or nothing. He was just like, just looking like, okay, if he come up here, then this is what's gonna happen. Like
if that dude would have came up and walked up in front of you and Shogun wasn't there. Listen, Shogun ain't there because he gonna be the first one.
As soon as he started walking,
the thing is, he know what he gonna do. Like he already got a set. okay, if he make this move, this is what I'm gonna do. If he make that move, he know what I'm gonna do. If he get aggressive, then I know. Like, I don't have that system set up. Okay, I don't fight. I haven't taken no martial arts and no fighting, none of that shit. All I know is shit that I done heard in rap songs and popular culture. Like, I'm gonna boom this nigga. Like, that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. But like, that's all I got in my head. If he get too close, I'm gonna boom his ass. That's what I have. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what that look like. I won't know until it's time to do it. Boomed his ass.
It was just very interesting that I don't even know how we got here, which I never know how we end up in the places that we are. But we're
talking about Shogun and his martial arts. How did we get there?
Niggas fighting in Montgomery. Actually, Shogun's from Montgomery.
He is from Montgomery.
He is from Montgomery. That is where he was born and raised. So there's that. I don't know how we got here. And I'm sure we got way off of Collins later. Again, I don't know how we got here. But
talking about Slim. Talking about Montgomery.
Yeah. Well, and so to wrap that up, I did not respond to him Monday or whenever it was that he sent me that fucking text message. And so I haven't heard from him. But we go through this. Like 3 to 6 months, he'll do the same shit. Like he'll find some reason to contact me and then be like, so who you single? Yes. And I plan to stay that way. If you the only person that's going to be able to change that shit, bitch. No, thanks. I'm good.
Damn.
But
damn, Slim.
Every 3 to 6 months we go through this shit. And like the text messages, I don't think I told this on the show. When we were still in college, he can't. I don't give a fuck. He can't spell. Okay, not the best speller, not the best reader. Okay, he couldn't spell good morning, so all of his text messages were good morning. I know it's just I know it's just I know. It's an ing, but he couldn't. So he would say good morning, like good morning, beautiful, hope you have a good day, or good morning, whatever. So I'm in the cafeteria chilling. You know, I just read the text message. I'm like, oh, the bitch next to me is talking to her friends, and she's like, oh, he's so sweet, look at this, good morning. Read the same goddamn text message that I have on my phone. He just group messaging bitches, just the same message with no name. So when I called him out on it, of course he's like, what? No. I said, nigga, don't nobody say morning but you. Other people know how to spell morning. That's how I know it was you. Niggas ain't out here saying morn. But he was like, I you know, do I need to put your name? So then what he started doing, it was the same like cut and paste message, but he would just put my name in it. Like, bitch, I know that you still sent this to bitches. Like, all you did, oh God, that whole situation.
He probably got a whole group contact that say
bitches.
These bitches.
Yes. Yeah, and what are the odds? I told you, you're so stupid. You're not even good at this. Look, what are the odds I'm gonna be standing next in the breakfast line next to another bitch you sent this message to? And again, because you can't spell and because you can't make sentences correctly, it's so unique to you that I know that you sent it to her.
Well, since you said that he couldn't spell morning, I just want to give y'all this list of things that you need to make sure you hear the person that you're dating say before you goddamn take the next step. All right. Okay. Street.
Yes. Jesus.
Shrimp.
Oh my God.
Strawberry. Straight. February. Computer. Buick. Library. Pacific. And ambulance. Because if a motherfucker say ambulance, you need to leave. Just go.
Oh God. All of that STR. That STR be getting people. I don't know what the fuck to do.
You know another weird one?
Strawberry straight. It's people that STR.
People who don't do the hue in the front of like huge, like Donald Trump be doing. They just do Y like huge.
Huge.
That'd be weird too.
It is weird.
I've met people who doing that shit now. It's like I ain't know people did that shit till he did it. Now I hear everybody doing this shit.
I can't stand. I watched it's like an animal documentary, and they were talking about capuchin monkey. But the fucking narrator kept saying capuchin, and it was fucking. I had to turn the shit off. I couldn't do it. Stop saying it's not capuchin.
What the fuck is a capuchin monkey?
Capuchin monkeys are were they? Let's see, Latin America. They like the monkeys you see, like on what is that movie where they were drunk? The Hangover. Like they're the monkeys, but they are evil little bitches. Like
they look evil.
Yeah, they are.
God
but
damn.
he kept saying,
they look
capuchin.
like they face look like those masks that they be wearing in feudal Japan, like the samurai mask. That's how they face look.
I like capuchin monkeys. I wouldn't have one, but I think they're cute. But he just kept fucking saying capuchin. Stop saying that shit. That's not capuchin. He said it the whole. I was like, okay.
These look
I
creepy
hate
looking
hearing
motherfuckers.
people mispronounce stuff. That shit irks my soul.
Okay.
But thank you, Colin, for that letter. If you have a question you would like for us to answer on the show, you can send it to our Gmail account, which is conversationconartist@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook, Conversation Con Artist, and send it to us that way. Let's see what I have. So we'll save Daniel Caesar. R. Kelly.
What this motherfucker done?
R. Kelly is
again
going into a Chicago court to ask whether or not he can travel overseas to perform concerts. Now, as big as human trafficking is overseas, I don't know that he's the best person to allow over there where he could be able to really get away with some fuck shit.
But he ain't trafficked nobody.
Yet.
He ain't trafficked nobody.
Yet.
The courts won't have any reason to say that they think he would traffic somebody.
They're gonna say that he's a flight risk and that they're
gonna say, hell no, you can't go. What if you don't come back?
Yeah, they're gonna give him that he's a flight risk, but let's not act like he would. You think he's above trafficking? I don't think he is.
I don't think he's smart enough to traffic. R. Kelly will go over there and get his ass murdered by a trafficker. They don't give a fuck about fucking 12 play.
You right. I wonder. Let me see if it said what countries.
He would go right over there and be like, "You too high profile," and put that nigga in a suitcase.
Oh, Dubai? No, nigga. He want to go to Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah. They not gonna.
Dubai don't got no goon shit.
Dubai? Yes, they do. Yes,
Dubai just got wealth. Dubai, Dubai
think,
got whole goddamn abandoned lots full of Ferraris and shit.
Hell yeah! Do you know the police drive Ferrari? Their car, the cop cars are Ferraris and shit. Yeah, but you not gonna tell me that a city all that wealth that ain't no bullshit going on. Dubai got some
not
bullshit.
in Dubai.
What?
The Inslee of Dubai is where the bullshit going on. You gotta go 2 miles outside of Dubai and niggas get murdered every day right there. But Dubai,
I feel like you could go to Dubai and get fucked up and not realize it.
Maybe Dubai's like Auburn. So I don't know if you know about the Auburn Opelika dynamic, but because Auburn houses Auburn University and it's a white prominent school, and Opelika is the murder capital of the region. You never see shit in Auburn newspaper about the murders that happen in Opelika ever. Even it's right there. It's literally 5 minutes away. So Dubai, maybe it's like that. Man, try to look up murders in Dubai. I think it's gonna be hard to find them.
Probably
but if you
so.
name the little cities outside of it, I bet you can find that shit. That's where the bullshit go.
Dubai, it's too much wealth and it's too much. You're not gonna tell me that people ain't doing no shady shit.
But how do you even find? You can't. You gonna go to Dubai and ask the dude in the Ferrari on the corner where to get the weed at? Hell no. Hell no. The culture's even different.
They
you
got
can't
gold
do that.
machines. They literally have machines where you could go and get either gold bars, gold jewelry. You could. It's like a vending machine type shit.
But
it's
see,
crazy.
that's the problem with having too much wealth. You can't go if you go to a place and you're looking for weed, you don't ask a motherfucker that's polished with the nice car. You ask a motherfucker that look like they know where the weed at.
Ain't nobody
there. That nigga gotta
no
have
hood.
a hoodie. A nigga gotta have a black and mild behind his ear. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna look like that in Dubai. I guess.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you don't go to Dubai. You go to the town next to it.
I watched
where the motherfucker got a Honda.
I watch a lot of documentaries and I watched one about Dubai and yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, the police officers drive luxury vehicles. I mean, it has like the police emblem on it, but they're fucking Ferraris and shit. Like,
But it don't help because everybody else got Ferraris too.
True.
They need some new technology. They need some shit where they shit fly.
They got
That's
the
what they
tallest
need.
buildings in the world. Like, the tallest building in the world is in Dubai. It's like a I can't remember if it's not a hotel. I think it's just like a business tower. But Dubai is crazy, like fucking crazy.
Man, R. Kelly need to shut the fuck up
He
and enjoy his freedom. Enjoy what little freedom he got
trying
left.
to do. He want to enjoy his freedom in Dubai.
No, he trying to leave. That motherfucker is gonna go to Dubai for 10 minutes and fly to wherever he want to be. That ain't nobody gonna find his ass. Ain't nobody stupid but R. Kelly.
They not gonna let him do that. It's just funny that he would ask, like, my nigga, if you really think they finna let you go out of the country, bro.
I don't think R. Kelly is smart enough to know what predicament he is currently in. He is smart enough to I think we talked about this before. R. Kelly's music is the nursery rhyme of R&B. It's just simple ass shit.
is.
So he good at writing shit. But go look at all the songs he wrote. They just simple and straightforward. No metaphors. I don't think he can comprehend what kind of predicament he is currently in.
He gonna comprehend it soon.
I don't think so.
Like it.
Or maybe he is and he's trying to figure out a way to get out of it. But
No, I mean,
sir.
if they send him to prison, you ain't no way you can comprehend it. Like, that's
that nigga better start putting money into a submarine and go to Florida, goddamn. Go to another country on the water or something, because they ain't gonna be looking for you with that.
true.
But if you finna try to get on an airplane, it's a
To
wrap,
go
bro.
to Dubai, nigga, bye. No, it's not gonna happen.
All right, man. We live in Alabama.
We do.
And Alabama is, first off, Alabama is doing some crazy shit. Our governor
Alabama.
just imposed a 10-cent tax hike on gas to fix the roads and shit. Something that they started in 1992, which has accumulated roughly $300 to $400 million, but for some reason nobody knows where that money is, and they putting a new 10-cent hike on our gas. But that's neither here nor there.
Man.
This one is about the lottery.
That we will never get.
Every single state around us got the fucking lottery.
And let me just get my blood pressure up. And guaranteed that 40% of the patrons to all of those places are Alabamians. Like,
Yep.
you ain't gonna stop motherfuckers from playing the lotto. You're not gonna do that. What you gonna do is help these states around you do better, because we gonna go spend your Alabama money in Mississippi or in fucking like, that's what that is, dumbasses. Like, oh my God, mind your business. If you don't want to play the fucking lottery, don't play it. Same way, if you think drinking is wrong, don't go get you no fucking drink. Like, or anything else. Like,
But see, Christianity is a principled faith. It's not only based off of doing your own rights, but also professing that faith to other people so that they don't do those things.
or giving them the option to do shit if they want to. We have
But
free
see,
will.
that's the thing. When you put a vote up to it, they don't vote based on what other people want. They based on what their faith tells them to do. And I think our state is vastly underestimating the level of Christianity in the state by even bringing this shit up. Like, ain't no church is gonna be like, yay, we need a lottery.
Yep.
The reality, that money would be very, very helpful for kids, for scholarship, for college funds, which is what Georgia and other states around here do.
Georgia, your kid can go to school for almost free, if not free, depending on different.
It always fucked me up that you can damn near find any church out here that do raffles, which is you buy a fucking ticket.
Yep.
They randomly skirt around to see who win. You
Choose
win, they give
somebody.
you shit. Ain't that a fucking lottery?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I.
Christianity just don't mix well with society.
But
You know,
it's the
nothing
same.
against Christians, but like it just conflicts with so many shits that can help.
I mean, it's the same
What we
way
got going
about
on?
the limiting of alcohol on Sundays. Like, if you don't want to drink on Sunday, fucking don't. But if I want to drink on Sunday, mind your business and leave me alone. Cause there are like restaurants that has, what is it, noon? Is it noon? There are time limits on Sundays for alcohol before they'll start, which don't make no sense at all. I remember, like, when I was still in college, obviously when I turned 21, they still, I don't know, it must have been in Montgomery where you couldn't buy alcohol on Sunday. Mm-hmm. My fucking birthday was on a Sunday. Now I'm pissed off. So we just all like we went out the night before. I'm still not 21, so I can't, If
See, y'all weren't real drinkers. Real drinkers know to prepare for Sunday on Saturday.
Well, we did. That's what we ended up having to do. Is the people who were able to buy liquor just bought liquor, and then we still celebrated on Sunday. But like to that extent, it's just kind of like, if that's something that you don't rock with, if your faith tells you that drinking is not good, then don't drink. But you don't get to speak for everybody else.
It don't even tell you that drinking is bad.
I guess it's the in excess that they have an issue with, drinking in excess.
So did I tell you about the couple that paid for my summer classes at AUM? Mm-mm. I was working at Papa John's, and my boss...
We're going to talk about Papa John's.
Yeah, we will. My boss was a dickhead to other people. Okay. He's cool with me because I'm Eddie. Everybody cool with Eddie. So my boss sent me to deliver a pizza at a jewelry shop in the same little complex we had. Mm-hmm. When I went over there, no. He didn't send me over there. I went to the house of the people who owned the jewelry shop. Mm-hmm. And so I took them the pizza. And they was like, is Mike there? And I was like, yeah, he over there. He was like, we can't stand Mike. We hate Mike. And I was like, he definitely an acquired taste. I never tell people I hate somebody to go along with them. But I got dialogue that make it sound like I agree with you, but I don't for real. So I just let you on. So I be like, yeah, he's an acquired taste. And, because asparagus is an acquired taste too, but I fucking love asparagus. You don't know that from what I said, but it is an acquired taste. So they said, hey, how about you and the other manager, Steve, come back, because Mike had left at a certain point. And they asked me who was going to be the closing man. I said, me and Steve. And they said, y'all come back. We went back over there, and the man is a preacher, and the woman was not. She was not a preacher's wife. She was getting drunk. And
Which is why I would never be a preacher's wife.
But she was also in my psychology classes. And I remember her vaguely, but she remembered me. Now, everybody remember the only nigga in the program all the time.
Hey,
so
why wouldn't he?
We sat there talking shit, and she was drunk, and she was like, "Are you going to have classes for the summer?" I was like, "Nope, I'm just gonna wait because my financial aid ran. I'm just gonna wait until the fall to go back." And she was like, "You can get done early if you go to summer classes." I'm like, "Okay." She said, "We'll pay for your summer classes." And I was like, that's not necessary. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to accept money from them. And she was the drunk level where she was adamant about, I'm going to do this. And then her husband was like, we're going to do it. Because he was like, she not going to let the shit go. And it's going to turn into an argument. So just do this. But either way, that crafted a relationship with us. So anytime they had some stuff to give away, like a chair or anything, they would be like, hey, we got stuff to give away, you want a chair or something like that? And they asked me to come and help put some of that laminate down on the floor in their house. So we did that, and we sat down, and he poured a beer out, and he was like, I don't know if I actually looked at him weird or if he knew that his role as a pastor with somebody like me, I would look at it certain type of way. He said, I know you're probably looking at this beer like, you're a pastor while you're drinking this beer. And he said that there is nothing in the Bible that says you can't have a beer. It says that anything in moderation is fine. So it ain't even shit in the Bible that say you can't have a damn beer. God probably rested on the 7th day and had a fucking scotch neat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we sit here and, don't get me wrong, overindulging in alcohol definitely leads to sin.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably like on the self-control of the individual, not the existence of the medium that you use to get there.
Here's the thing. That is the case with anything, okay? There are people who just have addictive personalities. And so shit that normal people just do a little bit of, and they like, okay, that's cool. These people, because they have addictive personalities, go above and beyond. You cannot base life around the people who have the potential to go above. You know what I'm saying? When the majority of us are fine. That one of the things that they love to say about the lottery and casinos and is gambling, and they don't want people to have gambling addiction. If you think somebody with gambling addiction is above driving the motherfucking Mississippi to go gamble, you crazy as shit. You're not stopping them from doing it. They're gonna go and do it. You just helping these other states around us. That's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not that bothered by what other people fucking do, especially when it doesn't impact me.
So is addiction a sin?
Well, if anything, the excessive, yeah, if anything in moderation is okay, then excess would be bad.
Well, I feel like you're addicted to reading the Bible. Where are we with this conversation now? Is reading the Bible a sin right now at the level that you do it? Well, might want to look in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself.
I mean, people with addictive personalities, just it is what it is. Like I had an ex coworker who had some issues in the past with addiction, and she's clean now. But here the thing is, she now is addicted to addiction. Like everything in her life is controlled by addiction. She going to school to do substance abuse counseling. Everything in her life like flows around addiction. So she kicked the actual addiction to substances, but now she's addicted to addiction itself and like fixing it and that's all the fuck she talk about. And it's like somebody with an addictive personality, the addiction changes. Right, like they're gonna flow from one thing to another. Some things might be illegal, some things might not be illegal, but it just
sometimes it can be positive.
It can be positive.
Addicted to taking care of your family now.
Yeah,
probably overbearing, smothering a little bit, but
helicopter parenting this bitch. But yeah, like when you have an addicted person, I think it just switches over. And so she's been clean for I don't know 6-7 years, but now she's addicted to addiction, and so. Every conversation you have with her is about some shit. She like, I don't give a fuck about that. You ain't got nothing else to I don't talk about work. First of all, I didn't do addiction therapy or substance abuse therapy specifically because I don't want to do, like, it's too much. I don't have the personality, I feel like, to do substance abuse. I don't. Those are special people that can do substance abuse therapy. Red is not one of those people. That and battered women, I can't do it. It's not in the cards for me. But Alabama will never get the lottery because at first I was like, well, when all these old super religious people die off, maybe, but they're just passing that shit down.
I don't know. I mean, the only way that we would get this if Trump's presidency really legitimately impacted the voter base for a lot more people to get up and vote, and a lot more people getting up to vote. Come and vote for the lottery for that kind of. I mean, I think that could be a thing that actually pushes us to be different. Is that because the reality is the people who vote are the churches. Because one, a lot of voting is held at churches. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's like on Sunday morning, hey, everybody, come on out. You know, the motherfuckers that work at Walmart and just got off last night, ain't nobody told them to go down and vote after they got off of work. True. Fuck, I ain't even know voting was happening. Why all these cars at the goddamn Jacks this morning? Why everybody in Walmart so early?
Yeah.
They didn't know voting was going on.
True. Daniel sees.
Correction. Mississippi does not have the lottery. They have casinos, but not the lottery.
Which is still more than what we have.
Which reinforces that Alabama ain't got shit. And we so far behind in all of it that what hope do we have to get one of them?
They both think they're both, sources of deviltry, so that it'll.
And Alabama and Mississippi are bullshit twins.
We are.
Like, we last in damn near everything, damn near next to each other.
Absolutely.
All the important shit anyway. Motherfuckers be number 1 in bird sightings and shit, and number 42 in education.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm off that.
Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar. Look, why, motherfucker? You got a good album. You got some good songs you can sing. Why you gotta come out here with this bullshit? I don't have to listen to your album, motherfucker. Your album is good.
He said if he
but
wrong.
But you're 86able.
Look, he said if he wrong and y'all disagree with him, make him poor. Don't support him. That's what he said.
He said that?
He did say that.
That motherfucker finna get Chrisette Michelle out here, goddamn.
Oh, he is.
By his own words.
And Daniel Caesar, listen. Because people mean as fuck, especially out here in these black Twitter streets, all right? Daniel Caesar had gotten a big, like, buffer between him and his looks. Nobody was talking shit about how Daniel Caesar looked. Even though, when niggas heard Best Part and then saw what he looked like, and them two shits didn't match up, nobody said anything. We let it ride because we liked the music. It was cool. Now for you to get out here, one, you done chopped your hair off and dyed it blonde.
Whoops.
What are you doing?
I done turned the volume down on my laptop while I'm looking up shit.
What are you looking for? His video?
I'm looking for the name of the woman that he was making the comment about. I can't remember her name. Yes, Jules. I was going to ask you who the fuck is she. I don't know who she is. What does she do?
I have no idea.
Apparently she's been so this is what he did. He
was drunk.
Yes, Jules, who is white, has often been accused of cultural appropriation, and most recently she appeared on the Easily Offended podcast where defending posting a picture of a shirt that read "Niggas lie a lot" in a tweet. And so when people came to roast her ass, drunk ass Daniel Caesar got on Instagram and said, now this is the thing he said the first time, why y'all being so mean to Jules? And I can get down with that.
Yeah.
And then he turned it into, why y'all being so mean to white people? Like, damn, how long you been holding this shit in, bruh? Like, it's literally one person. And now he just asked every black person at the next sentence, why y'all being mean to white people?
And it was white people in his background co-signing this shit, just sinking his little fucking ship, and he just letting them. They just poking holes in the shit. He just sinking. He just allowing it to happen. Dumbass.
After he cut out the video, he looked back at them and was like, am I white yet? Is that good? What else do I need to say? No, your black ass. Nigga, if you turn white today, your damn lips still too big. Okay? Whew. That's just how the world is. You always gonna be too black.
He has the blackest face ever. Like, his features. Like, nigga, really? You think dyeing your hair blonde make you somehow fit in with them better? No, nigga. That's not how that works. Like, you know, him talking about how we just need to let stuff go and how, you know, white people haven't done anything to us recently, and you know, we need to basically let the slavery thing, like, my nigga, Daniel. Damn, Daniel, no. You got one album out, okay? People ain't attached to you yet. You can't be out here doing this shit. Not yet. You ain't solidified enough. People, and honestly, Best Part, I liked hers part better than his. To be honest, I wasn't that big of a fan. So for me, it's nothing.
I like the album, man. I liked his music before I knew what he looked like. Now, when I saw him, I still liked his music, but I was like, he only get a certain type of bitches. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can't say, I try not to be like he ugly. You know, I do it passively.
Look.
You know, like the conversation we had about how black dudes can't really say dudes. Like, you can't say, hey, your hair looks nice. You be like, you finna get all the bitches. That shit wavy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come up with different ways to say shit. You know what I'm saying? You think you look good than a motherfucker, don't you? Whole ass nigga. Like, you gotta do shit like that. To say, so like, I ain't just get out there and be like, he ugly. I was like, you know, he get a certain type of woman. Without money. With money, like the options expand.
I thought the first time I saw Daniel Caesar, I thought it was a joke. Like, I was like, oh, okay, so what does he really look like? And that was him, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what? I like his music. His music is nice. That's nice.
You got a face made for radio.
Nice. Pretty much. There's nothing attractive about him. Like, nothing at all. Like, it ain't even the gap. I've seen niggas with gaps that I'm like, okay, gaps are not necessarily my thing, but I've seen niggas with gaps that pull it off. It's all, everything together. Like, if you all his pieces together, just
he's like the epitome. Go. He's like the epitome of the dude when a girl be like, do you got a friend? And when he do got a friend, it's Daniel Caesar.
Oh, do you know how horrible? I've had that shit happen, and I'm like, bitch.
But he got this weird thing with his mouth where his lips big, he got a gap, and he can't close his mouth.
Because
so you always see the gap.
Because the gap
with the big lips.
Because the teeth are gapped, but they're also protruding like he was a thumb sucker. He had his pacifier for too long. So he has the gap, but he also has an overbite, which is why he can't close his fucking mouth.
Listen, I know y'all hear us talking about this man like we ain't a part of the same culture and we ain't got big ass lips too.
Listen, I love my big lips because there's bitches out here, white bitches specifically, that's sticking all kind of shit in their mouth to get these lips, okay? Have no problem with big lips. I'm cool with it.
All I'm saying is y'all just don't understand the power of how much shit is forgiven if you just a nice dude that shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Okay?
Because nobody was talking shit.
Nobody. I ain't never heard nothing bad about Daniel Caesar. Everybody but me done know what this man done look like the whole time. And you ain't heard shit about him.
Because he was nice and the music was good. So everybody was like, you know what? It's fine.
Listen, man, right. This is how it is.
But now, the jokes.
White people. I mean, when black people talk about white people in terms of trying to support them against shit they do to black people, we ain't forgiving of that. Like, no. That's like betrayal. Now, some of us are. Like, to me, I don't really give a fuck what you do or what you say. You know what I'm saying? And if I wouldn't have come across this story, I would have looked forward to his album. But, like, this shit is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? And I have a podcast. You know, I wouldn't be looking for this shit if I didn't do this. And I'd still be listening to his albums. And then I read an article about 2 years ago how he did this and said this. And I'd be like, oh, that shit in the past. But you know what I'm saying? It's hot now. So this shit is important. But let me say something about this shit where people think that black people are playing the victim. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
We are fucking victims, all right? Let me tell you that. We are fucking victims. But it's very possible to be a victim, to acknowledge that you are a victim, but not allow the victimhood to impact what you do to achieve. Clearly, it's people out there that's going to use victimhood today, but don't act like we ain't victims in America. We have been royally fucked over. And not only do we get fucked over, because it's one thing to get fucked over and then be able to get back to life as normal. We have been fucked over to a point that we would never been able to have the same kind of life as our white counterpart.
Nope.
And yeah, there's some white people that's poorer than me and that's suffering more than me. But you know what?
They still
your
white.
ancestors fucked your situation up because you could have had that shit while my great granddaddy was in fucking chains.
Yep. Don't
be mad at me because your goddamn greats drunk that shit away, gambled that shit away, and then leave your ass with a fucking pot to piss in. Nigga, you could have had cotton fields out here. You could have had a plantation. Be mad at your lineage. Get a time machine, go back in the past, take the goddamn alcohol bottle out your fucking ancestors' hand and tell them, we need to be fucking rich in 200 years, bitch. What you doing? But don't be mad. We never had the same opportunity as anybody, so we are victims.
Yes.
But I agree. Don't play on that shit. Don't hinge on that shit. Don't let that be something that holds you back. But you can do all that shit. You could be a victim, recognize that you're a victim, and then not let that shit fuck your life up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can overcome that shit. And you know, I'm reading an article right now that says Daniel Caesar don't need to be canceled. He needs to be informed or educated.
No, fuck it. I'm sick of.
Now he do need to be educated.
On what?
But while he is no longer getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, being educated ain't gonna be what help him overcome this shit he doing, because I'm inclined to believe that even if he do like come out and say, you know, I was wrong, blah 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 blah, it's just to maintain his career.
It is.
It won't be because he truly genuinely believed that shit.
Well, at one point he said that maybe we need to look to what white people have done so that we can be successful.
Pillage and murder?
And rape and kill and steal. They don't own shit. They took everything they had. Like, none of this shit was theirs.
Somebody told me that shit the other day. They said it was actually a fucking kid on my goddamn caseload. He said that you can go back to the Roman Catholic times. All they did was steal, conquer, and take other people's shit. He said African built everything they goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? He said it ain't shit changed today.
They still do the same. So it's like
shit.
So is that what we should be doing?
Well, I want to know what he think white people done did. They built a society off of murder and pillaging, bitch.
Stealing. And then put the people they stole the shit from on little bitty patches of land that they tried to run the goddamn, what was the issue 2 years ago? The pipeline. Like
in Dakota,
in Dakota.
the Dakota pipeline.
Like Daniel, like
listen,
no,
man, white people
Daniel.
do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And they are not even comfortable with the shit you tell them you can't do. Tell a white person you can't say that N word. They gonna say nigga right then. They've been doing that shit forever.
They say it.
That shit going on in Tim Allen. Tim Allen just came out and said that he say nigga in shows, and he said he have a problem with people who say the N word because it's not being honest with yourself, and it shows that you're ashamed of saying a word that you should be able to say if you want to because you can say it. But the thing is, Louis C.K. got a whole bit about that in which he say nigga and use the N word, but it's different because it's Louis C.K. and the way that he delivers it is not in an offensive manner, and he don't have a history of bullshit like Tim Allen where he's all about snowflakes and conservatives. Like he on that
Jesus
bullshit.
Christ. Daniel, you didn't have to do this. You know, you were riding high. You did something that a lot of ugly niggas will never be able to accomplish, and that is set yourself up to where your ugliness didn't even fucking matter. Like, people were willing to overlook that, and in an industry that he is in, looks matter. Okay, not as much for men as women. I feel like men who ain't all that attractive can get away with a little bit more in the music industry, whether it's hip hop or not. But you were in a fantastic position where you look like you look and people wouldn't say shit about it. But now that you done showed your whole ass, all of the stuff that people were choking on, because I'm sure people looked at him and wanted to say shit but knew you couldn't because he was a nice guy, and people would be like, you so fucking rude for that shit. Now all of that shit is coming out. You didn't have to do this. It was unnecessary. You let these white people in your background talk you into fucking your whole shit up. Cause I could hear them to me, yeah. Could you hear them in the background like, yeah, it makes no sense. Like, don't listen to these white folks.
I just read about it and I ain't listened to the video. You know, he mentioned in the response to all of this, he mentioned that situation where Dave Chappelle was with John Mayer, and somebody asked him, did he meet Daniel Caesar,
and he
was like, very gay. You know what I'm saying? And
did you see the video of Dave Chappelle?
I saw the video, yeah. And but Daniel Caesar was like, you know, after that shit happened, I was expected to, you know, take that shit in stride and not be sensitive and all this shit. But now when a white person do this shit, you know, the black community get all sensitive and yada yada blah blah blah.
He sound like Tommy Loren. That's who he needs to be with. Cause you done fucked up, but y'all repaired it at this point. So Tommy Loren,
I don't know, man. he might be able to recover.
He would.
When he put out a good ass song, you gonna be singing that shit next year. That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, I wasn't that big of a fan of his. Like I said, the only song in his, I like Miguel's cover of his other single. Get You. I like Miguel. I don't like his voice necessarily. I like Miguel's cover of Get You. So like,
you real picky with music.
I am.
You be hating every goddamn body voice.
I don't hate everybody's voice, but I don't like his voice. You saying that because of Ellie Mai. I fucking hate her voice. It's terrible.
How you say her name?
Ellie.
That sound like the whitest way you could say it. She black.
What, Ellie Mae?
She British. I was Ella Mae.
Ella Mae? I don't know. Whatever. However you pronounce her fucking name.
I don't know.
She's British and I don't know. Anyway, I don't like her voice. I hate it booed up. Every time that shit come on, I'm like, I haven't got to change it. I hate it. And then whatever I don't even know what none of the other songs is, because as soon as I hear her voice, I'm like,
exit.
I don't like her voice, and I don't like Daniel Caesar's voice. I like the songs. Miguel's cover, if y'all are like me and don't necessarily like Daniel Caesar's voice, or because you want to cancel him, Miguel has a cover of Get You that is fucking amazing. I love it. And that is the version that I listen to because I don't really like it. So Daniel Caesar can put out all the music he wants to. I ain't a fan of his voice anyway. So
I like the album. I liked it. I'll listen to the next album. I just listen to it with a fucking with my thinking cap on. What they saying elementary school? Put your thinking cap on.
He should have put his thinking cap on before he said that shit.
Ain't no fucking thinking cap. But
he shouldn't have said that shit.
He shouldn't have, man.
And it was a long video. Like, It was a pretty long video of him rambling, and he was drunk. He was, but
What that mean?
all I'm. But
When you drunk, you become who the fuck you supposed to
this
be.
is what I be trying to get people to understand. You are not going to say some shit when you drunk that you would not normally say or that you weren't feeling. Like I don't get drunk and just start calling white people all kind of fucking racist names and shit, because I don't do that shit when I'm sober. But if there's some shit that you only don't do because of you can't do it in certain situations, you get a little liquor in you and you gonna say that you can't then come back. Well, I was drunk. I didn't. No, I don't say. And I've been drunk off my ass. Okay. Anything that I said, it might not have been something that I wanted you to know. But I stand by the shit because I meant it. Because it's some shit that came from me. You don't just turn into a completely different fucking person. You don't. It lowers your inhibition. So the shit that you know in your sober mind that you shouldn't say, you might end up saying. But it does not put ideas in your head. That's not how that works. People love to act like, oh, I was drunk, I didn't know what I was saying. Oh, I was drunk, I didn't mean that. I don't know why I said that. Because that's how the fuck you feel. That's why you said it. Fuck out of here. You talking about?
So, last week we talked about YBN Almighty J getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
And getting his chain took.
He did.
And we went down the process of, what Jay Prince might do, because Jay Prince called out the boys that beat him up and took his chain. I don't remember the name of them boys, but either way, we also talked about last week how they all got arrested.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be connected to the murder of a police officer. And I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if Jay Prince got something to do with that. Jay Prince got that chain back. Okay, Jay Prince got them. As soon as them boys got on the video and said Jay Prince sucked my dick, they got arrested, and then Jay Prince got that chain back. And what he put on Twitter was real recognizes real in every hood and has a way of connecting in spite of clowns and squares. The homies from the Bronx kept it real with me and my son. Though it was never about the chain, it was about the name that was built off of blood, sweat, and tears. I welcome these brothers to the Mob Ties movement and look forward to us doing business in the future together. And he ended it with, to Almighty J, I'll be returning your jewelry soon, little homie. I was like, I knew he was gonna get that motherfucking chain back. Like, I guess he got with some OGs in New York. They knew who these boys was. But one thing I said was, I was saying that them boys getting arrested might have something to do with the police. But then I said, I don't think OGs would do that because that would involve like snitching. Yeah. But I think a loophole to that is if police are paid. Like if any of these groups got police that are paid, then that wouldn't be snitching in the community. That would just be a police officer doing inside work. Yeah. So I think it still could be connected to some OG work. I just don't know with how gangs ain't really run by the OGs as deeply as they were before, if they still have like ties to the police departments and individual cops like that these days.
I'm sure they do.
I know Chicago is a whole different situation because they fucked up all the OGs in Chicago. It probably didn't do it like that in New York. Everybody didn't have the same kind of initiative to attack them gang leaders in New York like they did in Chicago. Yeah, that's what fucked Chicago up because they got all them street gangs and shit. But I just wanted to follow that up because I was like, I knew he was gonna get that chain back. I knew the fuck when Jay Prince came out and said some shit, I knew shit was gonna happen.
Hell no. Speaking of people's voices that I hate, Kodak Black
on the list.
So what?
Oh shit, add him to the list, but yeah, this one is fair.
This is fair. Yeah, this one is fair. Kodak Black. First of all, if you're a Kodak Black fan, God bless you. He sound like. First of all, I've said this before. You can take it how you want. He look like a pickaninny. He just does. He looks like a fucking pickaninny, and his voice. I don't even know what the fuck his voice sound like. It's so annoying.
He sound like he just got out the dentist every time he rap. Like he got Novocaine all in his mouth and his gums is numb and his tongue don't really feel right because it's heavy because it's numb. So it sound like he don't know what to do with the fuck his tongue when he talking. Or maybe he just got a big fucking tongue.
I don't know what
that cover a lot of his mouth. Motherfuckers who got big tongues talk weird. They be having to have surgery and shit for that.
He another nigga that is unattractive, but his music is not such that make people not say how unattractive he is. So he ugly as fuck. So I try not to look at him. So I don't know if his tongue is too big. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I know I'm big, but I this is my hypothesis. Us as a society has gotten to the point where we've all been to school before, and we all used to walk by the special ed class and see kids wilding out and hear them screaming and just running around the hallways and stuff. And you know, I think as a society, we like to believe that kid can be successful. And I'll be goddamn, the Kodak Black didn't goddamn elevate from the special ed class, short bus life to being a fucking millionaire. I'll be goddamn.
I fucking hate you so
And as a
much.
society, we value that. We like to believe that we all have an equal opportunity to succeed. And if you look at Kodak Black and see his level 60 IQ ass being able to be successful, any fucking body can be successful.
Oh, I hate you so
He is
much.
motivation for the hood, for the middle class, and for the upper class to say, hey, you have a child that's low IQ, don't worry. Look at Kodak Black. He made it.
Oh, I fucking
He don't
hate
even
you.
use complete sentences
You're the worst.
in his rap.
The worst. That's worse than me saying he looked like a pickaninny.
What? He do look like a fucking pickaninny. What are you? Why is it bad if you say something that's true that just ain't good? Motherfucker say I look like Mark Henry. I don't say nothing.
That is better than looking like a pickaninny.
But he looked like a pickaninny. I'm just saying, why wouldn't you say it just because, like, just to be nice? I mean, he looked like a fucking pickaninny.
He does.
He looked like a white person's version of a nigga.
He Anyway. So Kodak Black, I don't listen to his music. Apparently in one of his songs he had a lyric where he was talking about Young M.A. If y'all don't know who Young M.A. is the studiest of studs. Young M.A. looked like a nigga, period. Point blank, straight like a nigga. She sound like the studiest of studs. Okay. I don't know that I know of another stud that looks as strong as she does. I don't know. She's stud as fuck. So he made.
So let me add something to that.
Okay.
She look like a stud.
Yes.
But most studs just look like just girls that have dressed to look more
Yes.
masculine. She looked like she will shoot your ass.
Young M.A. looked
She
like
don't
a nigga.
look like she looked like a goon. She looked like a stud goon. She looked like she will fuck you up. She talked like she will fuck you up.
Her voice don't even sound feminine. Like you went before the show. He was what were you listening to?
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast
had a
Club
clip
of her talking. She sound like a nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. If I play a clip right now and you never ever seen or heard a Young M.A., you would swear this was a nigga talking. Nothing feminine about her whatsoever. She got long hair. That's it. And then even the long hair is like nigga long hair. It ain't like bitch long hair. Like he made a comment in one of his songs about her having a coochie and him loving her because she had a coochie.
He said, I don't understand the confusion. I'll fuck M.A. long as she got a coochie.
Oh, God.
This is what he said.
First of all, that's elementary as fuck. Just red fish, blue fish, one fish. Like he Dr. Zeus with these simple ass rhymes.
People love
Secondly,
him. Hashtag short bus magic.
so Young M.A. again, you're a dude. Is there anything attractive about Young M.A. to you as a man?
Not as is. You know how studs be. A lot of them studs, if they dress up, they look alright.
But she not going to though. I'm talking about how
she exists. No.
So nobody, no heterosexual man, like period, I wouldn't think would find her attractive because she, again, the studiest of stuff, like above and beyond.
I don't know. There's some dudes out there who love and manly looking straight women.
I feel like that's like. I
want you to say something bad.
I know you do. Don't do this to me. Don't fuck me up out here in these streets. Damn it. I'm not going to fall for it. I was going to say something. I don't want to get a letter from the LGBTQ community. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let you do that to me. I'm going to keep it to myself. There may be a reason why a man would like a more masculine looking woman. I'm not gonna get into it. You're not gonna do that to me. Okay. You're
Okay.
not. But it makes no sense that he would say that, other than to try to like just agitate her, which it worked. And basically she was just like, I don't do all this talking shit. Like we gonna be in the same place and we gonna have a conversation face to face. And I feel like she would whoop his ass. Like I feel like Young M.A would fuck him up easily.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
You don't think that Young M.A could take the short bus rider? Really?
No.
Why?
Because he don't understand society and its boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would fight differently.
He would fight her like a man.
He wouldn't fight the same.
What? I feel like he still lose. What's I saying?
We here now.
I don't remember where I was going.
Okay, sorry. We paused for a minute and had a little side conversation, so we kind of lost the way.
But I do think that she would whoop his ass. Period. I just think she would, and I feel like she would feel like she had to. Like I feel like she would be like, on my hood, I gotta whoop this nigga's ass.
I'm just saying. I feel like the way that Kodak Black would fight is like the equivalent to like when you see an Asian movie where they have the drunken master. Like, it ain't no coordination to it. You know, I feel like he'll just like dive on the ground, roll around, get up, and then uppercut her, and she just didn't know what the fuck was going on at the moment. She thought he was having a seizure. And he was like, I learned this in special ed in the 7th grade. I saw my homeboy, Lil John do this. And that shit worked on the teacher like a motherfucker. So
listen, for the people that saw this going on that don't understand why it's problematic, what he said is rapey as fuck, okay? What he said was he don't understand the confusion. He loved M.A. What was it again?
He said, I don't understand the confusion. I would F.M.A. if she had a coochie.
So, he said,
as long as she got a coochie.
As long as she has a coochie.
So, you know, in that statement, there is doubt
that she has a coochie.
Yeah, it's as long as he like, well, I don't really know. I ain't seen what's down there, so maybe she don't got one.
But the idea that the only requirement for you fucking somebody is that they have a coochie is problematic. It sounds rapey. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? First of all, again, she looked like she would whoop your ass. Period. I'm sorry.
Because if
they were gonna have a fight, I would put my money on Young M.A. I would not put it on Short Bush Shouty. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't.
It's just not as appealing to say, I don't understand the confusion. I will fuck M.A. as long as she is interested and consents and has a coochie. That don't sound as...
It don't, but it's still problematic. It sound rapey. And look, him looking like he look, I feel like he the kind of nigga, he got this little bit of fame, and I feel like he would feel entitled to just fuck whoever.
You seen the videos where he just be staring at the microwave, waiting for his food?
What? Wait a minute.
I got the show.
Wait a minute. That's what's wrong with him. The microwaves just floated out, fucked his brain up. What? He stares at the microwave while his food is cooking? Who does that? You ain't gonna tell me he ain't no short bus rider. He is slow. He is so very slow.
What's slower than slow?
I don't know.
This is America, y'all. Somebody slower than slow can get rich.
Oh, Jesus.
Have all the chains and stand in front of the microwave, well, he ain't in front of the microwave. He just standing in front of the camera just looking at it for whatever reason.
But there were people that were like, oh, y'all, so he wrong for being a man who's attracted to a woman because at the end of the day, she's still a woman. And like, okay, bro, let's not do that. Like, let's not pretend that, again, most heterosexual men are not going to be attracted to Young M.A. because Young M.A. look like she would fuck them up. Like, Young M.A. look like... Young M.A. look like she would peg you, if anything.
Without your consent.
Without your consent.
She look like she'll strap on your ass, Like what's that movie? The movie with
I don't know where you're
the
going
movie
with
with goddamn. I guess it's a lot of directions I could have went, but the movie with Omar Epps and LL Cool J.
Omar Epps and LL Cool J.
The one where LL Cool J character was God. In Too Deep. Yeah, In Too Deep. It was a scene where some dude did LL Cool J wrong and they laid him out on the pool table and he fucked him with the pool stick.
Oh no.
I feel like young M.A. will do that except with the regular strap on that she used when you wrong her. Like that might be what happened to Kodak Black.
Listen.
She might befriend him, give him a little sprinkles in, give him a little Quaalude, that Bill Cosby action. And then, you know, he'll never talk about that night ever again, nor will he ever mention her name again.
He will never say another goddamn thing about her. Like, I just, the line was problematic. Everybody trying to act like, oh, you know, him being attracted to her ain't weird. It's a man and a woman. Okay, we not gonna act like young M.A. is not the steadiest of studs. That she ain't shit she want from a man. Nothing.
And she said that, and she responded again after that because he came back and was saying some stuff, and I don't remember what he said, but she basically came back and said, "Look, I'm not into dudes. Like I ain't into that. Like that ain't my thing." But the only reason she even responding is because people keep asking and asking. So by the time she say something, you could tell she irritated.
She's very irritated.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's so stupid that this is even a thing. Like he need to sit his.
But like that's the kind of personality she got. We ain't never seen her in none of these hot news because of shit she done did. She stay under the radar. She don't do shit but her music and move however she move in silence. And you know what? We don't know because she ain't out here like that. Until motherfucker like young to Kodak Black say some shit, and now she out here and now she got to be pissed.
Oh, I hate his.
Like she trending because of him. Like you put young M.A. in and on
Kodak
Google
Black
articles.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She got to be mad about that.
The first time I heard Kodak Black voice, because I had been once I saw him and he looked like a pickaninny, I was like, ain't nothing he could say that I'd be interested in, so I didn't give a shit about his music. But that Gucci Mane, him and Bruno Mars song came out.
It's a song with Bruno Mars with Gucci Mane in it?
Yeah. Is it Gucci Mane's song? Yeah.
That's probably why I ain't heard it.
Something cause I'm high. You couldn't tell me I ain't fly. I don't know. I don't know what the name of it is. But
No
they
idea.
both do verses. As soon as Kodak Black came in with that fucking voice, I was like, nope. I had to turn it off. His voice sounds like a Rugrat. Or like it's cartoonish. It don't even sound like it belongs to a grown man.
It sounds like a person pretending to talk like he talk. Like it don't sound like he sound like that for real. He just pretending to talk like that. What the fuck you doing? Why you ain't talking regular? I bet he go home to feed his fish and be like, "Hello, Penelope. I'm sorry that I've been out all day. You know, just a whole day full of goon shit, rap, and weed and substances." Don't tell anyone I speak like this. You're the only one I share this type of particular relationship with.
I would prefer that be the truth than for what his real voice is to be his real voice. That nigga sound, oh God. But yeah, y'all get me mind her fucking business. Like the only time I hear about her is because somebody else has got some shit going on and it involves her. But like as far as her doing shit, she just mind her business. She mind her fucking business. She mind the business that pay her. Everybody need to do that. Mind the business that pays you. And don't worry about none of the rest of this shit. But I would love to see her whoop his ass. I don't want to see her peg him. But I would like to see her whoop his ass. I don't need to see the pegging. But whooping his ass, I would love to see.
Okay. A man shot himself in the foot after throwing shoe at cockroach. The other title I saw was better. It says man gets shot in confrontation with cockroach.
Yes.
That was better.
And that I was like, because that was the one you read to me first. And I was like, listen, I hate cockroaches. They're nasty. But like, I'm not going to pull out the Glock and just start shooting at them shits. Get some raid.
Yeah, like
raid.
When I read it, I was
It
like,
works.
what the fuck was he trying to shoot a roach for? But what happened was police said that he had his revolver inside of a shoe when he threw it at the bug. And police said the gun fell out of his shoe, discharged, and hit him in the foot. Now, I got questions, okay? Why would you put your gun in a shoe? If putting your gun in the shoe was effective, why the fuck would you forget which shoe you done put the damn gun in? Like, putting your gun in the shoe ain't a good idea if you would forget it was in there when you throw the shoe at the damn roach. Then, when you picked up the shoe, you didn't feel it heavier than it normally is. Like, oh, this is my pistol shoe. Or maybe he didn't give a fuck. And I wonder if this was his shoe that he took off after his long day and then took his pistol out and put it in the shoe, or if he just got a random shoe sitting in the fucking living room that got a gun in it. Like, nobody gonna know you got a random shoe over there. Is this something in that motherfucker? I don't understand. It's too much shit wrong.
It's like, listen, I not gonna sit up here. I hate roaches, but I'm not gonna sit up here and like I haven't been in houses where roaches were. Okay?
Who the fuck he think he is, Derek Jeter? The fuck he thought his accuracy was gonna do to a roach? Do you know that you could step on a roach and that motherfucker get up and run away?
Yep. Oh my God.
What the fuck make him think he could throw a shoe at it and that shit was gonna be successful? What kind of confidence this motherfucker got?
But it's I'm trying to, a spider? Absolutely. I would have freaked out or picked up whatever if I don't fuck with spiders. Spiders.
See, now you don't know what a spider at and you didn't kill it. So now you real fucked up and anxiety working on your ass now.
Fucking right, because I don't do spiders. Ooh.
Man.
But a roach, like, because it just seemed like he was like, this goddamn roach. Like in fear, in whatever, picked the shoe up without thinking and threw it and then shot it, end up shooting.
So I don't got no problem with bugs, but I don't like killing them. So I set them up with a saw situation. Like I'll pick them up in a paper towel, ball it up, and then put water on it and throw it in the trash can. They can't get out of that shit. I ain't kill them though.
Why do you have a problem killing them?
I don't care. Huh?
Why do you have a problem killing them?
I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to hear it crunch, and I don't want to feel that white juice squeeze out of them. That shit weird.
It is weird.
So I set them up with a saw situation.
I will stomp the shit out of.
You know what? When Thanos eliminated all life in the universe, I wonder if it eliminated like animals and bugs and like everything that would take resources.
Probably, I would imagine. If the goal was to conserve resources, then animals utilize resources.
Yeah.
So,
Bambi parents just turned the dust on his ass.
Well, his daddy wasn't shit anyway, so.
Who?
Bambi daddy wasn't shit.
That's all he had.
Bambi daddy didn't get to his mama died and the forest caught on fire. His daddy was like, he'll be fine.
That's how daddies is.
He ain't come
especially in the wilderness.
Till after all of that shit went down, then his daddy came back. So Thanos probably snapped his daddy away.
Snapped all the creatures.
Be fucked up if he snapped away Bambi. Bambi be like, God damn, I ain't been through enough.
50-50 chance. Thumper probably goddamn gone.
Yeah. What was the little skunk's name? Did they ever say the skunk's name?
Remember.
I don't know.
I'm sure they said the skunk
Probably
name.
so. I don't remember. Lily, maybe. Something about flowers. He was in flowers a lot. Anyway. I don't.
So I grew up with cockroaches in my place.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm unbothered by roaches.
Oh no,
like,
I'm bothered by them.
Well, like, I mean, I'm saying if I'm in a place where I can't help it, then I'm really kind of unbothered. Like so what I'm saying is
I done fucked my apartment up before fumigation.
So what I'm saying is if I saw a roach in my apartment, I wouldn't get to the point where I would stand up and throw something at it. That is a fed up move. This nigga been seeing roaches all damn day. And you know what? Something about me feels like the kind of dude that would put his gun in a shoe lives somewhere where he got a lot of roaches. I just feel like that. I don't know.
He definitely lives somewhere where he needs to have his gun at the ready. Cause you take your shoes off, they right by the bed.
Because it wasn't ready because he didn't know it was in the damn shoe. Otherwise, he would have picked up the fucking other shoe and threw it.
But it was at the ready. If it had been a noise he heard, he would have thought, okay, shoe in my gun in my shoe. But for a roach, he was just like, oh shit, let me just.
But you at home, bitch. Put your gun in your lap while you watching TV. Don't put it in no damn shoe. Well, if you gonna be ready, be ready. Who the fuck he expect to knock on his door? Now, you don't need to have the gun in your lap if you think the police might knock on your door and you got warrants and you done scratched the cereal off the fucking shit.
If you unlucky enough to throw the shoe, the gun fall out the shoe, discharge and shoot you, can you imagine the damage he would do if he had a gun on him while he was sleeping? He didn't pull that shit and killed himself. And then had people thinking he committed suicide.
Maybe he need to be dead.
When it was an accident.
He made too many bad decisions. He lucky. He just lucky he got shot in the fucking in the foot. That shit could have unleashed,
right.
and the police would have walked in that bitch and saw a roach standing on top of the gun and been like, "Oh damn, roaches is fucking getting advanced in this bitch." Shot this man in the head. Imagine if he was dead, because the only way that the story he told that story.
He did.
If they came in and saw his gun across the room and him on the floor fucking dead, they'll be like, we don't know what happened. They gonna think somebody murdered him and left.
And left. There ain't gonna be no handprints on the gun other than fingerprints on the gun other than he is, because he the only one that
And it's across the room. Like, how, if you try to commit suicide and make it look like you didn't, how lucky would you be to throw the gun across the room to allow a discharge and it hit you in the head and you die? Like that, the odds of that happening are way more slim than somebody just coming in here and popping your ass and dropping the gun. Police ain't even gonna think along them terms.
Hell no. Oh, okay. I say to myself that the last time I talk about the Kardashians and Kanye gonna be the last time, and then they do some other shit and I have to bring the shit up and it hurts my soul.
You already know. It's a lifelong battle.
Kim Kardashian posted this, and I'm gonna talk about all the things that are wrong with this, but let me read it first. Today, Kanye and Adidas partner with families across America to create homemade pop-up Yeezy lemonade stands stocked with limited pairs of the unreleased Yeezy Boost 700 V2, also known as Geode. In the continued spirit of bringing people and families together, the brand has selected unexpected locations for the stands to connect with communities throughout the country. All proceeds made via the stands will be donated to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for the millions of Americans affected by the mental illness. Now, Kimberly, Kim, Kay.
Why you read it like that?
It's her voice.
That ain't her goddamn voice.
I can't do the baby voice.
Then why did you even do anything?
I'm a grown ass woman. That's the
You
best
never
I
do
had.
that shit.
That's the best I had. I'm an adult.
You just talk shit about how much you don't even want to be talking about the Kardashians, and then you try to emulate her
I
damn
did,
voice.
and unsuccessfully. Okay. If you want to donate money to NAMI, fucking donate money to that. You mean to tell me that y'all are gonna go to poor neighborhoods, set up lemonade stands, sell shoes that they can't afford, take the proceeds from those said shoes, and then donate that money to NAMI, when you could just donate fucking money to NAMI? What is the point? Bringing together the community. What's gonna end up happening is the people the people who running these little lemonade stands gonna get jacked. And y'all ain't gonna have no money to donate to NAMI. Why would you do that? A lemonade stand with Yeezys? Who gonna buy them?
Okay, so Kanye West is going into the community, which is, I imagine, it's the hood, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
And selling shoes that nobody in the middle class can even afford.
Yes.
With lemonade stands that nobody even do no more, and you shouldn't do in the hood. It's a bad idea. In order to give whatever they buy to
NAMI.
charity, which is NAMI. That ain't no. That's the worst possible way to say I'm gonna give the lowest amount of money to charity I can and get a tax right. That, like, this is the shittiest way to say that. Why don't you just give pennies to the motherfucking NAMI and just do it?
Yeah. You could just donate straight to NAMI. Because first of all, she said, wait, this is how she described. The brand has selected unexpected locations
Oh, damn.
for the stand to connect with communities across the country.
He finna get goddamn Almighty Jade out here. Shit.
Them stands gonna get jacked. What the fuck are you talking about? When people realize that this stand is actually selling Yeezys and not lemonade. What? What is the fucking point of that when you could just donate the fucking money? That is the stupidest shit I ever heard.
I feel like Kanye have sniper shit set up. I feel like he'll have snipers set up on the, one on the playground across the way, one up on the abandoned school down the street,
But that's going to completely go against what you're saying. You have to have snipers taking niggas out for trying to steal.
Kanye West don't give a goddamn about the community.
That shit is so.
If he did, he wouldn't be charging $300 for Yeezys.
We looked
and
up
he
these
wouldn't be selling
particular
clothes
shoes.
with holes in them. The broke community already got holes in their clothes. They need fucking clothes with no holes in it.
All you motherfuckers that be buying his clothes. Let me tell you, and I hate when I say, because every time I say this, people, well, you just mad because you ain't got the money to buy. I can have all the money in the fucking world. I'm not gonna go buy no clothes that look like rats got a hole too. I lived that life. I got money now. Why would I still be doing that? That's stupid to me. His clothes look like homeless chic. That's what it look like. Like homeless people have less holes in their clothes. They can go to the community centers and shit and get brand new tees. Like, you got holes in your shit. I don't understand. Like, and then people want to act like when you talk bad about it, it's because you don't have the money to afford it. I'm telling you right the fuck now. Write this shit down. This podcast could take off tomorrow. We could become millionaires tomorrow. If you ever see Calamity Red and Kanye West anything, feel free to call my ass out. His shoes look like orthopedic shoes. Those shoes look stupid. I don't understand why people, I don't know how that became a style.
Why is that the trade-off for comfort? How come my grandmama shoes with the straps didn't look like fucking Jordan 12s? Why do they have to look the way they look? Like, well, clearly nobody give a fuck about old people, but why do Yeezys look so horrible to me?
They look like orthopedic shoes to me.
Everybody say they look like shit, but they're the most comfortable thing you put on your feet. It's like walking around a fucking cloud.
They look like orthopedic
having
shoes.
Some Yeezys on.
They look like orthopedic shoes, and I'm sure orthopedic shoes feel like clouds too. They look like orthopedic shoes.
They feel like clouds to people whose feet is about to be dead. That's why, like, by comparison, but like that's different than being a young person with decent feet and walking on clouds.
I just don't. Those shoes is ugly, and I hate all, like, he started doing those, and now other, like, Balenciaga has some, like, other people are doing shoes with them thick ass soles, and it just, y'all all walking around looking like special kids that need to wear the shoes with the thick soles and shit. I don't understand. I think it's ugly. The
we
style
know how much
is ugly.
they cost. Them ain't special kid shits.
Well, I mean, obviously, Balenciaga. Actually, Almighty, whatever, YBN, whatever, Almighty J had on some Balenciaga orthopedic looking shoes, and they took them shits.
That's because they knew how comfortable they was. They was like, "Is them Balenciagos? Them bitches is comfortable. Let's go get that nigga." Oh shit, this is like the shoes might have been the motivator.
They took all his shit, but they took them shoes because he was just on Snap doing. Oh, they got the Balenciagas. I think all of them thick sole shoes ugly as fuck. I just do. And
Listen.
So I feel like if you really want to do something for mental health awareness, NAMI is all, like, there's so many other things they could have did other than setting up some motherfucking lemonade stands with Yeezys in them in neighborhoods where people cannot afford these goddamn shoes.
This just further goes to show how disconnected Kanye is from a regular experience. Just like politicians, a lot of these celebrities are disconnected from what people really go through.
Have you seen this cult he didn't devise?
We talked about it last week. Okay. I don't think it's, I mean...
I think it's a cult.
It's just weird shit. What did I say when we talked about that? Kanye West just gonna do new shit. He just gonna have some new random shit. He got ADHD in his endeavors. When we was on the show with Colin, I said Kanye West is doing this shit now, and he gonna do some completely unrelated random shit soon after. Boom, lemonade fucking stand Yeezys. I mean, come on.
True, but
you know what? After this, different random shit.
The church thing, I still don't understand.
What was the other one? He became like Pornhub made him an official lifetime member and was allowing him to produce his own porn. Like, it's every fucking other month. It's some new Kanye shit.
Jesus.
Before he was on the elevator with Trump, nobody knew that shit was coming.
Oh yeah.
Every other month, Kanye is on some other new random weird shit.
Nigga.
And he gonna keep doing it.
Well, fuck them. I don't.
But look, if we take off tomorrow, and we become millionaires, if somebody give me some Yeezys, I will be wearing them hoes. Okay, I want to let y'all know.
I wouldn't even wear them.
I have chosen times which I'm gonna be a bad black person. All right, I'm not gonna be a great black person all the time.
I ain't
gonna be. I'm never gonna be a Daniel Caesar level bad black person.
Yeah.
But I might wear some Yeezys.
I ain't finna wear.
If they give them to me.
I think they're ugly. Like, it's not even that the fact that I have problems with Kanye West, which I do. I just think they're ugly. The same reason why I wouldn't wear his clothing line. Like, I think it's ugly. It's holy and stupid. And I think them shoes ugly as fuck. Like, I just don't like that style of shoe. I never even wore creepers. Them shoes with the real thick stuff. Like, I just think shoes with, like,
what the fuck that is.
What a creeper is. Rihanna
I mean,
made...
in Minecraft, a creeper is a little motherfucker that walk up to your ass
It's not
and
that.
explode when
No.
he goddamn
So,
get close to you.
Rihanna, when she was when she had that contract with Puma, made some creepers. They basically like goth shoes. They look like what are they called? The shoes I wear all the time. I don't have them on today.
Chucks.
Chucks. They look like Chucks, but with a thick ass sole.
These don't look like no goddamn Chucks.
Let me see. Those are something, but they
These
have.
fucking look like church shoes with extra bottoms.
They had Puma made. They have like tennis shoes version of them, and they had them thick sole. I just don't think thick soles on shoes it looks stupid. I'm not a fan. So somebody could give me some Yeezys, and I would just sell them shits.
Well, let me tell y'all, as a 325-pound man that has gone through a lot of shoes, not a lot, like shoe heads, but they don't really wear their shoes like that. But I wear my shoes until them hoes ain't wearable no more. And the shoes I fuck with are DCs. These are skateboarder shoes, and I feel like they are made to absorb shock from like all of the falls and the groundwork you're gonna be doing with your feet. So these are the most comfortable. Not all of them, don't get me wrong. Some of them are just casual shoes that ain't really meant for skateboarding, but the ones that are meant for skateboarding, like the athletic ones, these shits is comfortable and they last long.
The closest I will come to thick sole shoes is some Vans, because they have a thicker sole. I feel like they're.
I'll wear a thick ass sole, ugly ass shoe if it feel like I'm walking on a cloud. I don't give a fuck. But for more than that, like, people know what Yeezys are. You know what I'm saying? It's like recognition. Now, I don't give a fuck about shit like that. But for some people who think they ugly, they will wear them because they Yeezys.
I'm too contrary for that, so I can't do it.
You know, I think I said this on the show before, but they sell shoes in the pawn shop now.
What?
Like the pawn shops in Birmingham, they got shoes in that bitch, like popular shoes like J's and LeBron's and shit like that. You can buy them in the pawn shop. You know,
I mean,
for the
I guess
parent
that
want their kid to have some nice shit, but not at the full price.
I can see that them shoes be expensive as fuck, which is why I don't own any of them. It's not that deep to me. Not for no shoes. Ain't no shoe person. Ain't no clothes person. I don't care.
Me either. I wear graphic tees and the same 4 pair of jeans for my whole life if I could. I almost bought a new graphic t-shirt the other day, but you know what? I said no. I don't want to give Walmart my money. Walmart got some decent graphic tees too. If you're looking for shit like Marvel, I would have bought the Captain Marvel one if they had it in my size.
Oh, yeah.
I would have bought that bitch. But go to Target and Kohl's, got the best graphic tees for the best price.
Florida man.
Did we get there from the man shooting himself?
We were talking about Kanye.
That was your new story. Okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering what the hell happened.
But
Wait a minute, hold up. I got, what you finna go into?
Florida man.
Florida man. The fuck Florida man do?
So Florida got some fucked up shit that go on all the time apparently, and so I don't know if you watched Atlanta, but he made a.
You talking to me?
Yeah, not you.
How the fuck
them.
you know? I watch Atlanta 4 goddamn times per episode.
I know you watched Atlanta. I'm talking to the people that are listening. I don't know if y'all watched Atlanta, but Darius kept saying stuff about Florida man being this one person that was just going around doing stuff. But anyway, so this meme went around saying that if you Google Florida man followed by your birthday, there will be a news story that popped up. The news stories, and these are actual news stories as far as I know, was crazy shit. Like, this person said, Florida man tries to attack neighbor with tractor. Florida man who allegedly threatened family with Coldplay lyrics ends standoff after SWAT promises him pizza.
Hold on, what Coldplay lyrics would he use?
I don't know. Florida man drops stolen TV from getaway scooter. Florida man commits murder over imaginary girlfriend.
Who did he kill? He killed somebody who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Like, bitch, I don't know her. Who are you? I don't know you.
I know you know her. I know you do. Bring your ass over here. Man, get the fuck away from me. Got his ass.
Florida man accused of putting semen in co-worker's water. I would have fucked him all the way. He'd have been dead. It wouldn't have been no police call. I'll go to jail over that.
You would have.
I would have gone to jail over that.
After you drink that water.
I would have fucked him up.
Like, this water salty.
Florida man with no arms charged with stabbing Chicago tourist.
I do not know that semen is salty by experience. This has been reported to me.
Oh my God.
I eat pineapples. Sweet and salty.
Oh, I hate you. Florida man with no arms charged with stabbing Chicago tourist. With his mouth?
So I put my birthday in Florida man, and it said, Florida man arrested for biting 2 toddlers dozens of times.
Look, my mama used, like, when we bit her when we were like teething or whatever, she would bite us back. Maybe they bit him and he was like, all right, bitch.
What kind of trauma your mama been through?
I don't know
why would she do that? That don't make sense.
To teach us not to bite her, I guess. I don't know.
When you were young enough to be teething, your brain is still jello. You ain't learning shit except pain now.
If we bit her, she bit us back. So maybe they was biting him and he was like, fuck y'all. Iron.
Dozens of times.
Yeah.
That's why you buy babies a fucking chewing toy when they teething. You give them shit for that.
You do. Florida man locks keys in car to keep cops from searching it. You know they can call a locksmith, my dude.
No, he didn't. He didn't know that. You're saying you know you can do. No, he didn't know that.
How do you not know that? I'm gonna lock my keys in my car to keep the cops from searching it. They gonna just call a locksmith or bust the window out, and then what?
You know what? Did we have a conversation about object permanence at one point?
We did.
Like, imagine what it would be if a human, if there was some kind of disorder where a human never got that.
Oh Jesus, it'd be bad.
Like if somebody got pulled over by the police and they just covered their eyes and thought they wasn't in the shit no more. Like, ha, bitches, cover my eyes. I got away with this shit. Police gonna walk up to your window like, what the fuck is he doing?
You can't see me. I can't see you.
Man, let's just shoot this motherfucker. I don't know what the.
Florida man arrested for throwing alligator through drive-through window. They didn't want to give him extra sauce. 25 cents for sauce.
He wasted a whole alligator for sauce though. That don't make sense. But it is Florida. They might have just took that gate and chopped his ass up in the back and put him in the grease. Fry this motherfucker up.
This man's face. Florida man climbs on playground equipment to tell children where babies come from.
Is that an arrestable? Like, what did he do wrong?
What? You can't go up to kids talking about sex. That's creepy. That's like
But what if I got up on the playground and started saying that they come from the stork?
I mean, I seriously doubt he was saying stork.
But that's free speech.
It's not. If you are saying sexual things to children, that's pedophilia.
No, if you say I'm gonna fuck you, little boy, that's pedophilia. If you just say, hey, your mom and your daddy had sex and that's how you got here, you little bad snotty nosed little bitches, then that ain't nothing wrong with that.
Look at him. Look at his face.
Look, I'm just saying.
No, you cannot do that.
So if he was dressed up if he looked like a Mormon, it'll be okay?
No, it wouldn't be okay. I'm just saying he looked like he would do some shit like that.
He do look like he do, but he ain't do nothing illegal though.
Florida man hit by car and failed in my feelings challenge. He probably got out of the car himself and it kept rolling and rolled over him. But Florida just has a whole lot of really bad headlines. So if
I'm
you
over
put
Florida,
that in,
man.
I
feel
look
like
that
Florida the way Bugs Bunny feel.
That cartoon where he just cut it off and let it float away. Florida needs to do that. Florida got too much shit going on.
Yeah, they fucking up.
They are.
I got So I'm gonna talk about Shaq, and then you're gonna talk about Andrew, and that'll take us out.
Okay.
Shaq is now the brand ambassador for Papa John's. Shaq is the first black board member that they've had. So after all of this shit that Papa John's has done, all of the racist shit, we done took Papa John off the boxes and all this shit. Now they like, we gotta go find us a nigga.
The biggest nigga though. Like, we need a big nigga, not a little nigga.
But look, I really love Shaq. Like, Shaq is one of my favorite people next to Marshawn Lynch. Like, I just like them two dudes. Just how they carry themselves socially, they silliness. Marshawn Lynch's justice and awareness, Shaq's dedication to, you know, the things he like and he value. I really feel like Shaq walked in that boardroom and said, "What's up, white boys?" You know, it's like, I feel like Shaq is like, "We gonna get this shit together." You know, I just feel, I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like he probably walked in that bitch like intimidating and fucking with everybody.
And look, Shaq is intimidated to niggas that are like, "Oh, it's Shaq," because he is tall. White men would be very, just by him walking in the room, he wouldn't even have to walk in there and say, "What up, white boys?" They just, "Shaq's coming."
Nah, they'll say, "We made that."
Oh yeah,
through years of breeding his ancestors together. This is our creation.
I feel like throughout that office building, it'd be like on The Wire, Omar coming, Shaq coming, Shaq's in the building. Shaq's coming. Huh?
You'll hear his footsteps.
Shaq is a big ass dude.
He's big and solid. Like,
he is.
It's one thing to be tall, but to be tall and just solid.
It's a big nigga. I mean, I guess he was a good choice.
He's a good choice, man. Everybody fuck with Shaq. He's a good choice. I mean, clearly all the sports heads are with him. You know what I'm saying? Clearly you're going to get to put some police with him because he is a deputy.
I just feel
in
like
his state. It's just a wide range of support that Shaq is going to get from all over the place. Now, them shoes he had in Walmart was a fail. that one, you know, but he get a lot of support from a lot of different places with this move. So it's a smart move. But, you know, it's one of them situations where, I mean, Papa John's didn't mess up bad enough to be canceled, I guess. And so, like, Shaq ain't getting roasted for something like this. Like, this, it wasn't the level of Chrisette Michele at the inauguration. You know what I'm saying?
But my Basquiat dress. That's what she kept saying. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about it. First of all, them white people don't even know who Basquiat is. Shut the fuck up.
Shit, I don't know who fucking Basquiat is. I still didn't look it up after she said it.
Nigga.
I wasn't concerned. I'm supposed to know who Basquiat is?
I mean, I guess not.
You sound disappointed.
He's an artist.
Okay.
Black artist.
All right.
So you should Google him.
I don't know nothing but white artists. If they did the Mona Lisa.
That's why you should fucking Google him.
Off of Basquiat. Nope.
Yeah, you
Didn't
should Google him.
But
shit. If you don't know, you know these fucking white people at this inauguration didn't know nothing about no goddamn. She talking about, I walked in there with this Basquiat, like she finna just bridge gaps and shit because she got this goddamn dress on. They don't care nothing about that, Chris said. They don't even know who he is.
Oh, he dead. Basquiat ain't alive no more.
No.
I don't understand his art. She had on a dress with this shit on it?
I don't know what you're looking at. Dress.
See, now I'm just fucking up because I'm talking shit about this dude I just introduced to, which clearly gonna have a cultural connection to everybody else because everybody else know who the fuck he is. Now I sound like a bad black person today. Listen, don't judge me when I'm a bad black person. Judge me when I'm a good black person.
I don't know. I'm sure there's pictures of her dress still.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not looking at that.
Oh, okay. Are you done with Shaq?
I'm done with Shaq. I just wanted to mention that he coming to clean up Papa John's shit.
So, Andrew Caldwell. If you don't know him by his actual name, you will know him by I am delivered. I don't like men's no more. So he been posting all of this shit about him being not gay. There's a video of him getting twerked on where he looks utterly disgusted by this woman shaking her ass on him. He looks so upset.
But we don't know if that's because he's not interested.
What else?
Because it's a Hooters chick.
Okay.
She might be twerking and smell like honey barbecue wings.
Don't people like honey barbecue?
But I don't want no honey barbecue twerks. Like, it's supposed to smell like clean air. That's what a twerk should smell like. It shouldn't smell like nothing damn else. If it smell like something else, it's wrong. Something wrong going on right here. This ain't supposed to be happening. She done sat in some wing juice. I don't want that. That might be why he looked disgusted.
I don't think that's why he was looking disgusted,
Maybe
but whatever. So, him and Adrian Bronner have been going back and forth. Apparently, Adrian Bronner said that he brushed up against him, or no, jumped in his inbox. Adrian Bronner said that Andrew Caldwell jumped in his inbox, and Andrew Caldwell was like, it wasn't nothing like that. He explained what it was. He was like, and I got receipts, but I post my receipts when I get ready to post my receipts. Like, listen, y'all listen. You're right. He might be delivered, and maybe he's not gay no more.
That already questioned his sexuality. People in the past have already asked him, is he that way? So he find out of 100,000 plus, or 100 plus DMs and went to mines. All I said was, good job, man. Keep up the good work. That's one. Two, he's like, hey, what's up? You that guy, Mr. Deliver. I would not let my character. I responded back, yes, I am that guy. First off, everybody is saying post the receipts. I will post the receipts when I get ready. I don't need to lie about sleeping or trying to talk to another band. If I want to talk to 50 Cent or LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, if I want to talk to anybody, I would do that. But I don't want to. I don't want to sleep with a man. I do not want a man. So let me get that straight. He's trying to make it look like, because, he's in the blogs, he's liking this. He posted the videos. Y'all think, he's just trying to trick his character. Man, shut up. Shut the hell up. Because what you're doing, you're trying to make me look bad and yourself look bad. You was in my inbox. As I say again, he want me to eat his booty out. And I said no. I responded back, yes, I am that guy.
What? He's saying in that he don't want to eat booty out no more. How do we know this man? This man is delivered.
That nigga is gay as fuck.
He's delivered.
He's gay.
He ain't gay no more. He don't like men's no more.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
How do we know that he just went gay for so long that he don't know how to be straight now?
That's not a thing.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You don't go from talking like that and then being like, hey everybody, I'm here. It's me, Andrew. I know you know the old version of me that like to eat booty, but I don't do that no more and I've changed. That ain't how the shit happens. Okay? He gonna look the same, he gonna sound the same, he gonna act the same. He just gonna get twerked in front of by women's instead of men's. Hopefully, she don't smell like honey barbecue wings.
That nigga is gay. Period. Point blank. In the story. He
said he ain't gay.
I don't care what he said.
So you just gonna make that man gay because you want to?
I'm not making him gay.
Listen,
I didn't have nothing to do with that.
I'm just saying this shit happened like 2 years ago.
What happened 2 years ago?
His deliverance. His deliverance happened 2 years ago. This boy was probably 5 years old, and they knew he was gonna be get this goddamn boy. If he don't quit shaking his goddamn ass and watching Prince videos, I'm gonna goddamn. She had to call his uncle. Cause look, Junior, come and get this goddamn boy and take him to do some man shit. Take him in the woods, take him fishing. Go find a wolf or a fox or something and make him fight. Do something. Set him on fire. Teach his ass stop, drop, and roll today. I'm gonna do something.
He probably
go find
still-
the fucking child fight club and put him in the shit.
He still wanted to be with his mama. I guarantee you.
Yeah, like, mama, why I gotta go with Uncle Junior? I want to go to the salon with you. I want to go hang out with the women's. All I'm saying is a whole childhood full of that shit don't mean you're gonna be delivered and then automatically just be masculine and shit.
First
He
of
can
all,
be gay and talk like that. He said he don't eat booty no more. Man booty. I'm pretty sure he eat woman booty if he dealing with women. You don't go from just eating a man ass and you don't eat a woman's ass. That I promise you don't do that.
But
That's backwards.
You believe that there is deliverance from homosexuality?
I believe there is suppression of homosexuality. But what I say is if they have suppressed it and they call themselves straight, then they straight for the moment.
It though. He not suppressing it.
You got information that we don't got. You done seen him eating a booty?
I don't. First of all, no. I have not. Joe needs to see that. I don't need any more information than seeing him out here pushing this narrative of he's straight. Like the girls twerking on him or the girlfriend that he looked disgusting when he was kissing her. Did you see that video? He looked so in pain.
She may have just eaten a meal with onions. She might have just ate a Whopper.
Nigga, bye. This nigga's
You know
gay.
that Burger King onions be wildin'?
That nigga is gay as fuck. And that's fine that Andrew is gay. And guess what? If Adrian Bronner is gay too, hey, cool.
He ain't.
He said he not. He said that
He said, matter of fact, he said if a gay person run up on him with that gay shit, he is going to punch them in the face or shoot them. Which his hands are registered weapons. So shooting them would probably be better as long as he shoot them below the waist. You get in less trouble shooting them below the waist than he would if he punch them in the face. To be honest.
Listen.
I guess both of them assault with a deadly weapon. I guess if he hit somebody in the face, that would be attempted murder also. But if he shoot him below the waist, it would not be attempted murder.
Listen. Oh, and so Andrew has filed a restraining order against Adrian, saying that he is making homophobic threats on social media towards him. Which, if somebody made a homophobic threat toward me and I'm straight, I won't give a fuck about that. Because I'm straight. But if you are a homosexual, somebody makes homophobic threats, you might take that offensively. If somebody came and said some gay shit to me, I'm be like, okay. I don't care.
But if somebody came up to you and said, I'm going to kill your gay ass, that's different. It don't matter if you gay or not. But when you go tell the police that's what they said.
Nigga, you're not gonna tell me Andrew isn't gay. Fuck you. I'm not doing this with you. Look at him.
I mean, this don't mean he gay.
Give me this phone.
This mean that he is a gay man that's being reformed into ungay. Okay? He has said out of his mouth that he is not gay and he do not eat booty no more. And he said he ain't finna eat Adrian Bronner booty.
Okay. That nigga's gay. Period. I wish Andrew Caldwell will come up to be talking about dating.
So is any man that used to be gay that is suppressing it just gay to you?
Mm-hmm. Because
Donnie McClurkin is gay.
Yep. It's a suppression. It's not the same thing as not being gay. You just ain't acting on your gay.
So is there a difference between being gay and not acting on it? I mean, if a person has an internal desire to be with men but is always with women, are they gay? Or are they straight? Like, which one matters more? The one that we see, that actuality, or the one that their internal structure is created? For
me, it's going to be the internal structure because you see this shit all the time. You see people suppress it. They have families with women. They have kids. And then at some point in their life, they get tired of suppressing that shit. And then you get this long, late night conversation where it's like, honey, I'm leaving you for John. I got to live my truth. I got to be who I am. And I'm not finna deal with that shit. So for me, it's what you actually feel as opposed to how you, because sexuality is, that's saying sexuality is what you act on and not how you feel. And I ain't finna deal with that shit, bro. No. I think I've said this on the podcast before. It ain't a lot of things I will go to prison over. If my husband comes to me at any point in our marriage talking about he leaving me for some nigga, he's gonna die. Now, is that gonna make the situation better? No, it's not. Is it gonna make it not have happened? No, it's not. But I'm gonna kill his ass.
What if he don't want to leave you for John? What if he just wants you to peg him a little bit? Just a little bit.
No.
Just a tip.
No. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this with you. Not pegging anybody either. Ugh. No.
What about a finger?
What? Stop. No.
What if he used his own finger while he with you?
No. None of the above.
But you won't know.
Just stop. My point is that people that suppress it only suppress it for so long. This is why you have all of these senators and shit that be leaving their families for men, because that is how they been feeling. They suppressed it, thought they was gonna be able to suppress it their whole goddamn life.
But what about the man that does suppress it his whole life?
I don't want him. Be who you are. Go fuck niggas.
But you ain't gonna know.
I don't.
What if your husband died and on his deathbed he left a letter that said, "I've always been gay"?
You lucky you finna die, nigga.
He already dead. He died. He ain't on his deathbed. He left a note.
Oh, okay. Well, ain't nothing I could do about it. I feel like I would be like, you remember Ike Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It, when he told her, you better not die, bitch, I'ma kill you. It would be one of those.
But you were with him. But you were with him his whole life.
I don't give a shit.
Which means for you, since you have such a low tolerance for bullshit, that the relationship was decent. Okay, because clearly, if he do something slightly bullshit, he's done.
No.
So if you were the man till he died,
that's not fair. I don't think I get rid of people for little things. You'll get canceled in the beginning for little things. If you make it over that bridge,
but a little bit of pegging.
What the fuck? Don't do
A little bit of pegging ain't in that assessment.
Any amount of pegging is too much pegging. I'm not pegging somebody. No. It's weird.
I'm just saying.
No thanks. But no, suppressing it doesn't make it. It just means you're not acting on it. It isn't a guarantee that you will never act on it.
But the only thing that our society cares about is whether you act on it.
That's them because they
don't care about the internal structure.
I care about the internal structure because I know that at some point you're gonna be who you are. Everybody is, and I don't want you coming to me telling me you leaving me for John. Now, if you came and told me you was leaving me for Sue, I might box you out a little bit. But John, you gonna die. I'm gonna go get the gun. I'm not even finna hit you. That's it.
I have to tell y'all, and I don't think Red knows this at the moment or is thinking about it at all, but the dude is one of my friends is over here and his name is John. So this conversation is fucking him up.
Oh, I didn't know.
I know you didn't, because your face was like, and he back there like, what you using my name for?
I had no idea his name was John.
Yeah, I've been referencing you as the dude who computer I've been fixing.
Yeah, you didn't say no name.
I said your name.
I was wondering why he was laughing. My bad. James. If he comes
that's my brother's name.
He gonna leave me for James.
Don't use James. That's JD. Use some unnecessary shit like
Tyrone. Don't leave me for Tyrone.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I know a Tyrone is gay. I know a Tyrone. He gay.
All right. So if he come and tell me he leaving me for Tyrone, he's gonna die. So like, I care about the internal structure. I care if you suppressing it. That's a problem because at some point it's gonna be hard for you to do that shit. Or you might be sneaking off doing shit to help you. Ain't time for that. Ain't got time for that. No, fuck that. Andrew Caldwell is gay.
Subjective.
Whatever. You don't believe he's not gay. You just like to be contrary and giving a dissenting opinion.
I believe what people say.
You are full of shit.
He said he ain't eating booty no more. So I believe him.
Oh.
He said that very convincingly.
Did he?
He said that if he wanted to talk to you, he would have sent your ass an inbox and he would have. But he don't want a man no more. And he don't eat booty no more. That's the most important part.
Whatever.
It's crazy though, because all of that does is showcase the overwhelming amount of ass that he was eating when he was gay. Like, damn, like he didn't say I don't suck meat no more. Nope. He didn't say I don't have sex with me. He said I don't eat booty no more. Feel like he got on Craigslist and just said,
Maybe
"You
that
want
was
your
his-
booty ate."
He might have been his specialty.
Like
Everybody
that
have
dude,
like a specialty.
like
Maybe
that
was his
dude that
specialty.
want that steamed cabbage. The dude on Craigslist that said, "If you just got through working out, I just want to put my face in your booty."
Who came up with steamed cabbage?
Cole Jackson.
Cole Jackson. I fucking hate y'all niggas. I don't know why I hang out with any of you.
He want that steamed cabbage.
Hate y'all so much.
It ain't groceries no more. It ain't tossing salads. It's steamed cabbage.
That's disgusting. I hate y'all.
Okay, well, that's all we got time for. Andrew ain't gay.
Comment. Y'all leave me a comment. Is Andrew Caldwell gay? Let's have a conversation. Oh, and I got a bone to pick with your ass. You didn't post shit on that page, yet you got these damn reminders coming to my phone every day about posting on Facebook. You didn't post anything.
If it make you feel better, I thought about it twice.
No, it doesn't make me feel better because you didn't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm getting these
I'm
damn.
also the one that didn't say I'm gonna post a picture of myself on the fucking
did
page.
Post it,
I don't say that
though.
shit no more. That's why I called you out about it last week.
But
You
I
said
did
it.
post it. I posted a picture of myself, a young red.
I wonder
did.
what probably motivated you to do so.
Man, shut up.
My fucking email to your calendar.
Every other day you have it coming to my calendar.
I know I needed to come to my calendar too because I'm trying to work my way to it.
Well, it didn't work this week because you didn't post shit.
One day.
Anyway,
All right. Well, do you have anything else on your mind,
I
ma'am?
do not.
Well, until we come to the next conversation,
We out.
holla.